In this very quick video guide, I want to show you a useful tool that you can use if you do like jewelry design, or essentially if you create rings and you want to just generate some diamonds to put on those rings. And this tool is really easy to use and can be found really easily. So for the rest of the ring, my suggestion is you can go into websites like for example Sketchfab, like this, and you can take a model from here and just you can work on that. So you can see that some models have a lot of rings, some of them are a lot of diamonds, some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. So well, this is a tool that can help you to generate that without actually going outside and downloading that from a website. But the rest you can model it yourself in Blender, or you can just download the base if you want. So I'm going to close now Sketchfab, and let's get back into Blender. I'm going to create a new scene so we can start from the beginning. And by the way, you will find video guides in the channel on how to download and import from Sketchfab or also other websites and other software. Now I'm going to delete this cube, and all I'm going to do is to go to Edit, Preferences, and here I want to go to Add-ons and go here in the search and search for extra. Now these are add-ons that are already in Blender, so you don't need to download and install them. So all you need to do is activate the add mesh extra object. So we need extra mesh right here. We don't need curves for this example. So I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to go to add mesh and go all the way down, and you can see there is a section here called diamond. So you have the brilliant diamond, which has this cut. They just differ from the cuts. They have different cuts and different parameters. So you can see here you have segments, table width, crown height, and girdle height, and you can just experiment with them. So you can change the various parts and the cuts of the gem. And you can create something like more customized if you want. And then we have the other one. It's the standard diamond. So you can see this is pretty nice, and it has a lot of phases. So you can also right click and do shade smooth like this if you want it smoother, or you can also use auto smooth in order to smooth only some parts. So you can manage the smooth a little bit. And let's again create the last one will be the gem, which again looks like a diamond. Now also you can create your own operator right here. If you click on the plus, and let's change this a little bit. So I want to make this pretty different from the original one. So you can see I've changed a lot the shape here. So I want to click on the plus and call this custom diamond that I generated. So every time I need that particular diamond, I can come here and just select it, or I can restore operator defaults, which will bring the original one. So now I can save my customized diamonds in kind of a set of ready-made objects that I can just recall. And that's it. So this will be all for this quick video guide. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to the channel and stay updated. If you want to support us, thank us, you can do it by joining the channel as a supporter and check our video courses in Blender, but also in design, jewelry design, and so on. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video guide.